Good morning.
Good morning.
Well, we're on the south coast of England. We are down in Christchurch on the River Stour, and it's a glorious morning here, isn't it?
It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. 10 o'clock in the morning, not a person on the river yet.
Yeah, it's absolutely amazing down here. Just came across this unusual looking boat. It looks like the one that was used by somebody to cross the Atlantic. I'm sure I've seen it on television at some point. We stopped for a snack here, just in Christchurch, but Amy got frightened off by a swan, so she disappeared. So, you're back.
You got the swans away? That's not even funny. That's not even funny. I was pecking my paddleboard and you found it funny.
You feared a swan?
What if it burst the paddleboard? And I went in the water?
You're more worried it was going to eat your lunch.
You've got lunch, it's fine.
We parked the camper van at Mearsmead car park, which is just behind us here. Over there's a public slipway. There's a few public slipways along here. This is the River Stour at Christchurch, and you can park there. It's £4 for 4 hours. You park there and get straight into the water. So there's the van parked up there. This is the public slipway that we use to get in and out the River Stour at Christchurch, and it's a great little spot here. I've said this before, I'll say it again, we are not affiliated in any way with a company called Lomo, but they are a great provider for these bags and these waterproof phone covers. So if you are needing anything like that, they've got an Amazon site and they've got a shop in Hyde Park Street in Glasgow. Well worth checking out. That's what you call a boat. That's amazing. Glorious day it is down here. We're sitting on Southbourne beach near Bournemouth. Just came out for a bike run, haven't we? So we just stopped off for catch a few rays, get the shots on, get the legs out. Even though I've managed to cut on my leg on the bike. This is life. Tuesday afternoon. This is us at Boscombe Pier. That's Boscombe. In the water here they've actually put stuff under the water for surfers to try and attract the waves, but I don't know if it's very successful. And then you're looking all the way along the coast there to Fisherman's Walk, and then further along towards Southbourne and Kingsbury Head, and eventually out to the Isle of Wight. Good morning.
Good morning from the south coast.
So, woken up again here in Keyhaven beautiful spot. We really like it down here.
Love it.
So just getting on the road because we're going to
Durdledoor.
And Lulworth Cove, around that direction.
Yep.
So take us about an hour and a half, something like that. So we'll jump round here and see what there is to do around here. See you soon.
See you soon.
As us, we've parked up at Lulworth Cove car park. Parking charges are a little bit steep, £20 for a camper van over 5.5 metres. Although that does get you parking here, Durdledoor and the other place, the castle. So we've paid our money and we're going to go for a walk down to Lulworth Cove and Stairhole now, see what's down here. This massive rockfall, thousands of tons, just come right down. So if you do visit Lulworth Cove, there's a large car park up the top there. It's £12.50 all day for cars, it's £20 for camper vans over 5.5 metres. You've got toilet facilities there, there's a chip shop there, there's gift shops, ice cream, there's a couple of hotels here, also with restaurants, bars, and as you come down to the beach here, there's a couple of ice cream stalls and there's a place there with pizzas, sausage rolls and different things. So plenty to eat and drink. This is the top of Stairhole, just at Lulworth Cove. It's a bit breezy, isn't it?
It's really breezy today.
I've got my shorts on, but maybe I should have put my long trousers on. It's nice though. So we're parked here. We're going to go down and get a bit of lunch. And from here we're going to head further that way to Durdledoor. You can walk, there's a path, goes across the hill. But it's quite challenging, isn't it? Where are you going? You're running away. Why are you running away from me?
I'm moving the camera around.
No.
So I was letting you go.
So we'll go down there.
Yeah, there's a path that goes up and over. We've did that before, but
too tiring for you?
I think we should just go and park at the other car park.
Amy,
Just walk down a big massive hill and back up.
You're too old.
Am I too old?
Right, what's for lunch? What's for lunch?
Cheese and toast for you.
Right, cheese and toast time. Let's go.
First time here, making sure my eggs are in. It's not very exciting, this.
You can see this is riveting footage we're getting here from Amy in the kitchen.
It's just because you get a new toy. Put my eggs in there so they didn't break.
Can't believe you put all your eggs in one basket.
Hey, boom boom.
Just parked up at Durdledoor here. So the £20 ticket that we bought down at Lulworth Cove is valid up here as well. There is oversized parking as well, so if you're over 5.5 metres you need to park here and pay the £20. But having said that, if you want to stay the night, they've got campervan pitches and touring pitches for £30 a night, and it looks pretty decent. The campervan pitches that are here are again, they're only for 5.5 metre vans, so smaller vans, but the touring pitches inside, they're hard standing gravel, and it looks like a lovely site, doesn't it?
Yeah, really nice.
Yeah.
Overlooking the water.
Yeah, we would consider this, but we're still sort of going to move around the coast a little bit.
Yep. So
£30 a night, it's good value, and there's not really anywhere else around here to park, so it's ideal. So worth checking out. So you packed a bag?
Yep, ready to go. Got water, got the drone, got everything. Yep.
Cool. Right, we're going to go down to the beach. It's just the height, the sheer scale of these rocks going all the way up. Wow.
Look at me. Stand at me next to it.
Aye. That is pretty wicked. So Durdledoor's away along there, but we're walking along to whatever this bit's called. There's a hole in the cliff here. It's the next Durdledoor, but we don't know what it's called. We'll find out soon. So there's a standing stack there, and then can't really see that hole in the rock from here pretty well. You can see it better when you're further away. So still got no idea what it's called. If anybody knows, you can drop that in the comments and let us know. Very impressive. It's cool, isn't it?
Really cool.
The whole beach to yourself. Well, this part of the beach to yourself. Along there, it's like Sucky Hall Street the Saturday before Christmas. But
only people from Glasgow know what that means.
true. If you're not from Glasgow, you just need to work that one out. Look at the rocks, and different stones in them. What a place, it's lovely down here. Just worked out why nobody else is along here. It looks as if the tide's coming in, and if we don't get a wriggle in we might get cut off here. I think it's time to start running anyway.
Running? This is what they make you do in the army, isn't it? Run along the beach. On the shingle.
It's cool, isn't it?
Really cool.
Do you think we're going to make it back alive?
I hope so.
Without getting our feet wet?
I hope so. I'm not wanting my feet wet, did I?
That's coming up really far now.
I'm actually a bit worried. We've got a long way to go here.
I'm going to run. See you later. Nearly there.
Nearly there.
What a walk this is. But if we get to top, we get an ice cream. Promise. You're on holiday, you get an ice cream. That's the rules. We're parked down at Weymouth at the pier car park. The Pleasure Pier car park. And it's after 6 o'clock, so it's free, but they've got motorhome spaces that you can park in, which is quite good, especially for like us. You got a bit extra length for the bikes on, so it'd be easier to park. Just watching these guys out paddleboarding, it's a lovely evening. There's somebody doing sand sculptures. Okay, cool. Night spot here. We'll show you this once I get the bed put away. I've said it before, if you're watching these videos and you're considering building your own camper van, toilets are, honestly for us, a toilet's a must. But the other thing for us is a shower. Not only is it a great shower, it's a great hanging space. Just put this extra bar in, and we can put all our clothes in there, because we've just not got enough space in the main wardrobe for it. So this is the new ground car park. Now we're in Portland in Dorset. This is a great spot. It used to allow you to overnight, then they sort of changed the rules a little bit, then they used to charge you. Now it's free, and it's free for 72 hours. So you can come up here, spend a couple of days. Brilliant location. There's bins, there's not any other facilities other than there's public toilets, a very short walk away, but what a great location. So they've obviously created sort of a mini version of Stonehenge up here, using the local Portland stone. It's quite cool. This wasn't here the last time we were here, wasn't it?
No.
Yeah, it's their own version of Stonehenge, isn't it? Huge pieces of rock. This one looks like it's got some sort of fossil in it, Amy.
Yeah. So it does. So it does.
That's really interesting.
There's loads of shells on the lip. Maybe that was an fossil.
Yeah. It's quite interesting. And this one over here has been cut, obviously by some sort of saw. It's proper flat. Just look at how that's been cut in.
You get plaster on it.
Bit of rendering.
Bit of rendering.
Someplace.
That one's got jagged bits. Are they all purposely made to look different? Is that what it
They must be, yeah, they must be, like say. They're all been carved out slightly different. So that's, what's that hotel called? The Heights Hotel. And then where we stayed last night is just behind there. It's called the New Ground.
The New Ground, yeah.
Absolute brilliant spot for campervanning.
Yeah, really good spot. Bins, toilets just down the hill as well.
Yeah, so we're walking around here and then we're going to head to the south of the island. Well, is it still an island? I don't know.
So it was, eh? It's an island.
So we'll head towards the lighthouse and see the rest of the island. This is one of the old quarries. It's like the Flintstones. Look.
Oh yeah.
Look how it's all been cut out. There's lots of these around the place. It's just such an unusual landscape. All these big rocks, and everybody that seems to live here seems to work with stone or do something with stone. There's just a dust, everything's got a fine dust. So a quick check of Wikipedia there. So this area, the Isle of Portland, has been quarried. I think it said 6 million tonnes of white Portland stone have been taken out of here since the middle of the 1600s. 1666, the Great Fire of London. They started to take stone from here to London to rebuild the city. Whitehall is made from here, the Cenotaph, Buckingham Palace, and thousands of gravestones were made from this Portland stone here after the First and Second World Wars. It's incredible landscape, isn't it?
Incredible, yeah.
Absolutely amazing. This is an example of what they used to move these massive blocks of stone. You know, quite primitive technology when you look at it. I mean, I don't know what sort of weight's in one of these blocks of stone, but you know, there must be a good couple of tonne in one of those anyway. And of course, they dug out all this 6 million tonnes of Portland stone without any, you know, electric or hydraulic tools really. It would have all been very primitive hand tools, I'd imagine. And yet they've done it. And they've done it brilliantly. So that's Chesil Beach. That's natural. Hasn't been quarried or mined or anything. It runs for 18 miles. Absolutely incredible. 18 miles all the way to whatever's at the other end of 18 miles. Stunning. Actually, some of these good proper little handholds all the way up. Keep up it.
So there is an old fossil. I've
Yeah.
never actually seen a fossil, I've found a fossil myself. But look, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
I've got no idea what that would be from though.
No.
If anybody knows, pop it in the comments. It must be some sort of fish, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but I've never seen...
Or a dinosaur, could be a dinosaur.
Well, isn't the Jurassic Coast? famous for dinosaurs.
Aye.
But when you go all these rocks and everything, you look, I've never actually seen one myself. Like find one, that's cool.
Pretty cool. Lunch with a view. We're on top of Chesil Beach. 18 miles of this. It's just thousands of pebbles. Well, probably millions actually. Impressive. Really difficult to get up onto. Just park down there. Crazy, isn't it? I know. I wonder how many pebbles there are.
And it's illegal to remove a pebble from here.
Well, I think you could take one if you wanted one.
Well, it says the Crown Estate it's illegal.
Who's going to catch you if you take one? So that's looking back up to the Verne, and that's looking back up to where we stayed overnight last night, where the Olympic rings are, and the quarries.